Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to another day in Stardew Valley. I thought it was supposed to be sunny tomorrow. Or I thought it was supposed to be sunny day. Spirits are very happy today. Did I just Groundhog Day or something? It's a new day. I have to go into town today. It's a new day, but it just... The same thing. That's weird. Yeah, because there's all the iridium bars that we got. Alright. Yeah, and here's the iridium bars that we made. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe I forgot to check the weather. Anyway, whatever happened, hope you all are having a wonderful day. Today, we are going to be talking about free-to-play games. Now... people hear that and immediately want to recoil and be like, ugh, free-to-play games. That sounded like it hit a tree. People hear and do exactly what that lightning bolt did. Just strike something because free-to-play games. But... there are some good free-to-play games out there. So there's two different things. There's free-to-play games that, well, there's three different things. There's free-to-play games that aren't very fun. Therefore, there is no reason to go for them. And really, free-to-play should be in quotes, because it is, but sometimes you really have to spend money on the game. Most of the time, you have to spend money on the game if you're going to get anywhere in any decent amount of time. So that's the biggest, that's what people hate the most about free-to-play games, is that they are, but they really aren't. Because to get anywhere, you've got to spend money. Now, we're going to do melons this time again. What I can't say is that I agree with that when the game is that way. Now, the best/worst example of this, to me, is Warframe. If you don't know Warframe, it is it's a game where you play as a ninja. It's the best thing. It's the best way I could put it. Cyborg ninja. You're in what's called a Warframe, which is like a special suit of armor. And it's a shooter, it's third person. At least I remember it being third person. It's been so long since I played Warframe. It still goes on today. It's super popular. It's on PSN. I played it on computer. They're constantly updating it. Warframe is a fantastic game. It really is. The problem with Warframe is that it's free to play. You can play Warframe for free. But if you're going to, it's so cool to see the lightning. If you're going to get anywhere fast in Warframe, you gotta spend money. I mean, a hefty chunk of change to get anything for free takes forever in Warframe. I mean, it takes an obscene amount of time. That one got hit. That's sad. I guess because lightning. Because the lightning rod was already doing stuff. So that's the example I have. If you know Warframe, I think you know what I'm talking about. It's just one of those kind of games. And it's sad because Warframe is extremely good, or at least it used to be. I don't know if it is anymore. I know some of the patches mess some stuff up. They're not happy. I forgot to put food. My mistake. They should be angry at me. case I forget. Excuse me. But that is, that's one of the games that is free to play, but it's really not if you're gonna do anything. Now the thing about Warframe is that it is, I don't know if they eventually put in PvP, because I haven't played it in like a year plus, but it was completely co-op. And it's still mainly a co-op game, which is good. You can play with your friends. You can have a lot of fun. It's just that stages will get really tough unless you spend some cash to get better weapons and stuff. Now you can get everything free that's in the game, but it takes a long time to get anything. And people hate that. People don't like that about free-to-play games. Now, I understand from, like, a business perspective, you need to make money. I get that. And you want people to buy your stuff. But it doesn't have to be, you can buy it now, or you can grind for 6 months and get it. Like, it doesn't need to be that way. Like, there's a balance you can strike, to where people that want to play free can play free. And while they don't get everything right then, they can still hold their own and enjoy the content. The best thing I can think about this, the game that really does that to me, is Brave Frontier, which is a mobile game, which I play, and I've talked about it on stream that I play Brave Frontier. I think it's a fantastic free-to-play game. Because, yeah, if you want to be at the top of the leaderboards, you got to spend a lot of money. I don't care about being on the top of the leaderboards. I just want to have fun. You know, I just want to have fun and feel like I can enjoy the content. That I can, you know, fight back and not be stuck. Brave Frontier gives out a lot of stuff for free. There's always some event going on where they give out gems. That's the currency that you spend real money on. Hold on. I actually want to buy one of these. Let's do... allows animals to give birth. Unlocks goats. Let's do the coup. Unlocks ducks. 400 wood, 150 stone. Let me go grab those. Brave Frontier's great. They're always doing events, it feels like, where they give out free stuff. You get free gems. Like I said, that's the currency you get with real money. They give out gems. You get one gem every... like, if you log in every day, after a while you start getting a gem every, it's like 5 days. You need 5 or 6 gems to summon a new unit. So you get a new unit, you get one new, super, like, really powerful unit, you know, a month. But it's more than that, because like I said, they're always, you know, having events where they give you stuff to level up your characters, your units, to make them better, to improve things. It just feels like you get a lot for a free-to-play game, which is how it should be. To me, you should feel like you get a lot. And the people that want to spend money, they can have everything. But if you don't want to spend money, it's okay. You won't feel like you're just completely hung out to dry. It's one of the reasons I really love Brave Frontier. It does free-to-play right to me. And I'd like more games to go that route, the route that they go. Store blueberries. Selling all of those. So yeah, that's one of the free-to-play games that I really like. There's just so free-to-play is such a big thing now. My thing is to always be wary when you're playing a free-to-play game. The thing you want to look for is a game that doesn't like Brave Frontier, where you feel like you get a lot and you can still progress in the game without spending money. And the people that want to spend money can be super powerful or whatever. but you don't feel like you have to spend money. I have a really powerful team in Brave Frontier. I even stopped playing Brave Frontier for close to like 9 months, close to a year, I would say. You know, like 9 months, close to a year. And even now, I come back, I have a really strong squad. Haven't spent a dime on Brave Frontier. That's not true. I spent $2 on an event because I felt it was a super good deal. Okay, so I spent $2. Sorry. But I didn't even feel like I needed to spend that. And that's what I'm saying. I've spent practically nothing on Brave Frontier. I always forget about that $2 package I bought. But you don't have to get anywhere in Brave Frontier. Like, I'd have been just fine not buying that. Free to play is very rarely truly free to play. That's the one thing you need to know. That's one. Free to play really isn't truly free to play. You just hope that the game makes it to where you don't have to pay at all if you don't want to. That's the thing with free-to-play games. Like I said, there's some good ones out there. Like, the one that immediately pops to my mind is Brave. They do a really good job about that. I'm sure there's a lot of other free-to-play games out there that do that. You see free-to-play a lot on mobile. That's really where free-to-play games are now. Well, it just strikes that lightning rod, doesn't it? We got to see that. It's raining, but I'm going to do that. Yeah, I really don't have anything else to say about free-to-play games. Try to find free-to-play games that really are, for the most part, free-to-play. To where they give you a lot of stuff constantly. Or, you know, just give you stuff, you know, every couple of days or, you know, whatever. That's what you want. You want to get a lot out of your free-to-play game actually free, because that's a thing. You know, it's free to play. But it's like I said, it's very rarely free to play. You have to spend money to get anywhere fast. That's the biggest problem with Warframe. It's like to get anything in a reasonable amount of time, not take 2 months to get a new weapon, or just grind a ton and like take a month. I mean, it takes a long time to get stuff. To where you can actually play a game and feel like you get far without having to spend money. That's what you should want out of your free-to-play game. And the people that want to be like on the top of the leaderboards and stuff and truly love the game, they could spend their money and make it to where the game doesn't get shut down or anything, you know? To where the company still makes money. Because there will always be those people out there. Select a coup to upgrade. This one. First thing tomorrow. Thank you. So that's what I think gets lost a lot in free-to-play games. That they rarely feel free to play. You feel like you have to spend money on them, or you're not going to get anywhere. There's a lot of free-to-play games like that, sadly. But there are some you can go and find that you will feel like you get a lot for what you pay for, and that's great. That's how it should be. I don't know, I remember something I wanted to do. I wanted to go buy another sprinkler. Because it's Friday. And then I want to start using the sprinklers to help me. There's the iridium block. It's already too late for the geodes. So I need to have them up here. else I'll forget. Town. So there's... Yeah, it's 4... Yeah. That's about all I have to say about free-to-play games. Hey, it's Penny. Oh, wow! Thanks, Penny! Random star drop. Mine is filled with thoughts of dragons. Maximum energy level increased. Honey, I wanted to give you that fruit as a symbol of my love. Aww. Thanks, Penny. Let's see, back to, Uh-oh! What is going on here? A shadow person above ground? This is outrageous! Your people were responsible for the death of my entire family. Uh-oh. Well, that's serious. If you dwarfs hadn't driven us from our ancestral home, we'd never have had to resort to violence. Sorry about your family. Sorry isn't gonna cut it. Oh man, they're gonna go at it. Straight up fighting. Oh boy. Alright, break it up, break it up. Let me at him. He's despicable. Come and get it, Shrimpy. Up high? What's up, wizard? Oh man! Silence, both of you. Whoa, wizard. Alright, wizard actually knows some magic. Man, just stop. Elemental wars have long been finished. Have no reason to be fighting any longer. Two of you must make peace for the sake of the humans that live around you. Surely you can see that. Oh. Very well. I'll stay away from the sewer from now on. And I'm truly sorry about the past, dwarf. I have no personal gripe with you. Very good. I shall cast a seal of promise to finalize this agreement. Oh man, that's intense. Hi. Thank you. Man, I wish I had something good to get. Sashimi? Humans have interesting taste. I'm gonna take that as a no. Don't know what the shadow person will want. Maybe void essence. Maybe. All I can think of. Town's safe, but I always walk the children home anyway. And she waved hi, that's great. Yeah, I pretty much said everything I have to say about free-to-play games. They're rarely free-to-play, but there are some good ones out there that you really can get a lot without paying anything if you want to. You know, if you don't want to pay anything, you actually want a free-to-play game. I wish I had some more to tell you. There's some really good mobile games that are free, and like I said, I don't get to play much out of what I'm streaming or playing for the channel, but I do have a few mobile games that I do play that are free. That actually do feel free. I'm trying out Mobius Final Fantasy, the new Final Fantasy mobile game that came out, and these are all be mobile games because that's really where you do find a lot of free-to-play. A lot of the free-to-play stuff on computer and stuff tries to get you the same way that I talked about, like Warframe, that it's free-to-play, but it takes forever to unlock anything, and you won't be happy with it. At least a lot of the games I've played free-to-play on, like, console and computer have been that way. Maybe I've just had terrible luck, but I've played a lot. But so far, Mobius, I haven't gotten a lot for free yet, but the game's just starting, so maybe as they start to do more events, I'll feel like that I get more out of it. But so far, I'm doing okay. They're about to add multiplayer, which will be, I think, a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to that. Brave Frontier, which I already mentioned, I've played that for a long time now. I recently got back into it, recently being like a few months ago. Like I said, I took a long break from Brave Frontier. But it's got a ton of content, a lot of things you can do. I wish there were more multiplayer things to do. But they recently added guilds, which is really cool, and you can talk with people on guild. On like a guild board. It's not chat, you just like post a message. It's like a message board. But that's pretty cool. And there's like guild events where you try to get a high score and help your guild. Those events have been super hard, by the way. Like, I mean, ridiculously hard. I've got a really good squad, and getting destroyed. Mahogany. Gotta grab the mahogany dining table. Because mahogany. Those of you that don't get the voice or anything, it's a Team 4-Star reference. It's a DBZA reference. Nothing else here I really need. Go grab hardwood. So that's really cool. I know a lot of people I've talked to in stream don't have a phone that's able to really play mobile games. They have older phones. But there's some good. There's a few. Like I said, I wish I had more for you, but I don't. That's all I got, really. For that, I hope you found some good free-to-play games. Or are currently playing one that's really good. Where you don't feel like you have to spend money to get anywhere. Like I said, it'll always be that way to some degree with free-to-play, because they gotta make money. You know, or else they'd shut down. So to some degree, they have to make money, you know, by charging. But you should, to me, when you have a free-to-play game, you shouldn't feel like you have to spend money to get to that next area. Now, a lot of free-to-play games also use like an energy system, so you can, you know, play for a little while and then you have to wait. That's okay. Just, you know, if you play a lot of mobile games, maybe have more than one going on. You know, that's my advice. Don't spend money to keep playing, even if you really like it. Save your cash shop money for like special items and things to help you, like summons for like things. You know, if it's a lot of free-to-play games on mobile, you like summon units. Like, spend your stuff for that, or to increase your capacity, your like unit and item capacity. Don't use it to refill energy. Just like take a break, go play something else for a while. It's my tip anyway. Take it or leave it. I'm sure some people may disagree. Oops. Okay, we'll start using this star fruit. Store all of that. Store diamond. I put a star fruit on it! That is awesome! I didn't know I could do that. Man, that's really cool. Hold on. Okay. Take the fancy fish, because this is going to move. Okay. Mahogany dining table. Man, need more room. This thing is big. We're going to place it here. No. No. I want to place the fish on it. Yes! It shall go over here. As a trophy. It'd be cool if I could, like, put it on the wall. It's like a trophy. Now I won't lose it. Also, I can store the chest within a treasure chest. Store that. I want a star fruit. I want a high quality star fruit. No. Yes. Star fruit. That's cool. I mean, I put the pumpkin, but I thought I just couldn't put anything. I thought it had to be like a decoration piece, and I thought the pumpkin was that. That's cool that you can just put anything. So, starfruit. Cool. If you have a favorite free-to-play game that you play, let me know in the comments. Don't put a link or anything, please. You know, don't do that, but just... That's a lot of money. Oh yeah, I forgot all the blueberries. And the starfruit jelly gives so much. And the melon wine gives a lot. Fantastic! All that money made back from the from buying the sprinkler and the upgrade to the coop. Until tomorrow, where I'm going to talk about I've already talked about indie RPGs. I'm going to talk about RPG Maker games. And I was asked some good ones. Well, I've played a few good ones on the channel, and I'm going to revisit some of those and talk about them. So that'll be a lot of fun. Until tomorrow, I'm Cendril 89. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.